Chapter 7 Spirit. Oh, Dreamer Frog and embarks on her way through, and seeing in the far distance a village, she gets closer and closer to it. She realized that our story is now going to evolve into something much greater as Dreamer Frog is walking through the village. And the frogs are hopping in the frog village. The culture here is thriving with markets, and there's lores and legend and artistic expression with grass knot and log home block with the branch, and carved and engraved with the wisdom of each building, trickled with the nice freshly carved, a fire burn in bed with the black smoke and grain in the grooves of the home and the wood. It's all embedded with our Dreamer Frog sees the true essence of this village. Walking around, and I embark and see all the different frogs are wearing grass woven hats and fat latch and hop shoes, and the frogs are hopping with each sliding into their ponds. Everyone is cooking in their cooking ponds with cast iron bowling and all the fresh of the food. The bugs are taken at each time of a fly snatched in the Dreamer Frog's mouth, crunching away. Oh, one of the villagers, one with a great with Dreamer Frog. We expect peace when each one of you who comes to our village. Cutting of a dragonfly's wing is a sign of courtesy. We give you the insect wing to our visitors for flying into our heaven. When we expect a piece of angel in you, the wing of the angel, of course, and that's what we would like to give you in this special ceremony, offering it to Dreamer Frog as she takes it in gratitude. Thank you. And you can have seen the sight, the feeling of belong in this frog village, and Dreamer Frog realized the awe of the feeling that we expect individuals to follow in our home, in our heart. Dreamer Frog feeling the contrast between the cold feeling of the silver and the unnatural feeling of the plastic wrapper that she got from Crow, and noticing the different feeling of the delicate nature and the peaceful, tranquil feeling of the dragonfly wing. To notice that those small details bring me into the present moment. And of course, of Dreamer Frog giving all these things to the market stalls, and everyone's busy and moving and crashing and clinking. All you can see is one particular market stall. It's a snowberry farmer. And Dreamer Frog hops over. I see, and I remember the snowberry. And what do you call yourself, market stall man? Oh, I am Raz, of course. What? Dreamer Frog in awe. But you're a snowberry farmer. Oh, of course I'm a snowberry farmer. Oh, I've been doing this for a long time. One time ago, I was the raspberry farmer. That's why I'm Raz. Oh, I see, Dreamer Frog, looking at the clay vase. Oh, I see such thing. And I want to exchange you, this silver or this plastic wrapper, as simple as a vase. What would you choose, Market Stall Man Raz? Oh, it's on me because you've done something very important to this village, Dreamer Frog. We've noticed what you have done. Me? Yes. My frog is very creative. And Dreamer Frog seems to understand the shiny luminescent snowberry in her hand, reminding her of something. I'm Toe. I don't have much toes to hold myself. Well, if your name is Toe, I'm the Raz. 'Cause I used to be the raspberry farmer, of course. But I know a long time ago, at that place where there was fire, and perhaps maybe your innovator friend had something to do with it, and those Imperial Lizard Army in that area, of course. Dreamer Frog steps back. Oh, of course. And she seems to understand now the whole incident. Oh, I used to do that. I completely forgot. The market stand man leapt in dismay. Oh, lady, you don't need any of this snowberry stuff. Just take it. I'm angry. We've lost our farm, of course. Well, I used to be the raspberry farmer, but of course your seeds have saved me. My seeds? Dreamer Frog is scratching her head. You didn't remember? No. You had those seeds from one of your adventures. Didn't you remember? Oh, I must have got a hold of my seeds in full knowing that my seeds and my salvation. We cannot eat the seeds, but I left the recipe and the seeds on how to eat the snowberries. There's a certain way that you craft and cook them. And I completely forgot that I made the recipe and left it here. And now you have become a snowberry farmer. She's looking at him. Of course. What else would I do? We lost everything to make raspberries. It's gone, Dreamer Frog. It's gone. Shouldn't be Raz. I should be the snowberry farmer. Maybe I should just be Snow, not Raz. Dreamer Frog realized that story that I completely forgot. And I hope that those seeds will bear another life for you and your family as Dreamer Frog walks away with a vase full of snowberries. And knowing that this is the part of the secret plan that I didn't even incorporate into the recipe of the writing. It's only just special for myself, of course. Now I remember. The Dreamer Frog lays it out. This Dreamer Frog will take some of this oil that she already has and mix it together, and burning and fusing and mixing together the snowberry into a potion, of course, to celebrate the feast from a long time ago. And intrigued and through and grew this village with my seeds. I guess I'll have to learn from someone who had the equipment that would make the right blend. Dreamer Frog would continue and wandering through the great bog, and intrigued with each grain and symbol of each poem and home. And the buildings I can read like a book, and all the bones of all of our ancestors from each building, from each family, and this building from this time, and this building for this function, reading each home like a bog loan, like a bog home. It's like reading a message that Dreamer Frog reads through each home. Now, of course, not every home is the same, because each building uses the 7 elements of authority, and aligned with steel and the silver ingrained and smithed into the wood. That's the beauty of every single foam that keeps us safe, and it keeps our culture alive. Why would I contemplate such beauty in this place? The stone, the fabric draped across the buildings with the banners and the painting, with all these symbols alike. It's the building of legacy, the authority building. Not only this, this is where Arthur lives. And this massive building is where everything is done, adorned with the 7 elements of stone and ingrained with amethyst and crystal. Nothing else is like this. The stone is very nice to touch on the ground, and the foundation that holds all of our values, and the clay adorned with pottery of symbols of frogs and lizards and all the ancient things of symbolism we have passed down through great frog, from little frog to great frog. Every home is amazing, a work of art. And inside that architect's building, looking straight at Dreamer Frog as she opens the large doors and all the tables in front, you see the frog in a table far away. What would happen next?